Hey, they always say history is biased and stuff, man. History are told in the eyes of the people who've seen it, and it's always biased. I'm, it doesn't matter how much videos I make and so on, because right now everything is, and it's part of the trickery too. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to give it as as accurate as possible. The gods are not another lazy entity. Okay, they all try to copycat from the universe god. Trying to understand the gods, you don't have to look too far away from oneself, from the human race. Okay. Um the gods do work hard and stuff, but after a while, not after a while, if they're trying to pass on instructions to lower entities and so on, they will give them a set of guidelines and so on. You know what I mean? You know, a set of step by step instructions on how to do stuff. Uh, for the newbies and stuff, you could tell that they following it step by step, but at times they're gonna make mistakes because they're not comfortable doing stuff, so they kind of, it's like a one size fits all. You know, what became of it? What became of it, man, is that they had they was trying to do a one size fits all for me, realizing that I didn't fit the mold, and they tried to make me fit the mold. No, they didn't try. But all this, the help they got and stuff, cause they went in big on me, man. They went in big. They pull. I had I had every. I was fighting the world, man. I was literally fighting the world. You know what I mean? And they had to get permission and stuff from local law enforcement. You know what I mean? They try to make it look like it was an experiment, so to kind of keep me level and so on. You know what I mean? So I don't like freak out and jump in a plane and left. You know what I mean? They could superimpose themselves into people and so on. You know what I mean? They actually, some of them, they actually paid people to. You know what I mean? But what it was like, I didn't fit the mold. You know what I mean? And it's not like I don't fit the mold. When you have stability for so long, you tend to feel like you're normal. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't quite understand that and so on. All they know is that like they didn't want me to come and expose them. So when I realized I had that conscientiousness of sound mind, they decided to stir it up. You know what I mean, and they were getting a bit frustrated because it's like, well, if he's schizo, why he's not showing it? Let's make him schizo. You know? In every community, in every industry, there just seems to be a lot of drama going on. Weinstein, Epstein, Weinstein, all these Hollywood people having a whole bunch of sex with women, and then the Jeffrey Epstein, you know what I mean? So it's Weinstein or whatever his name is, the Hollywood executive. Then is Jeffrey Epstein, the bank billionaire who has his own island. You know what I mean? Um, there's wars are going on around the world. You know what I mean? It just seems like we moving away from, because I'm came from the industry of combat, so war. So now me being home and I'm paying attention to the media and so on, and of course we getting spoon fed and stuff. It just seems a big crisis of all these sex scandals and so on. You know what I mean? You're not hearing about drugs anymore. You're hearing more about sex scandals. So I was new since they're already heated and everybody's like, in the shadows looking to see who's cheating and so on. They came after me on that too. Because they knew I wasn't into drugs. But amazingly enough now, when they found out that I was allergic to pot and they started spraying it, they pushed me into pot smoking. But I was doing it. I never bought. I never went out of my pocket and bought any drugs. So I smoke other people's stuff, and it's just like me just relaxing. That's all. They fucked this whole fucking shit up, yo. They just going around fucking up people's lives and shit, man. And that's what they do. They fuck people's lives up. I'm gonna use a metaphor. If I use a metaphor, man, it's like um, a chair with a weak leg. You know what I mean? Um, in order to fix the chair with a weak leg, you gotta remove the weak leg. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. Like they go around testing each chair and stuff and seeing if it's stable enough. If it's shaky, they'll keep shaking and try to identify where it's shaking at. Why shake me? You know what I mean? Like my life was stable. I knew that car lights was legal. Your own folks and stuff saying my car lights was legal. So like they were shaking looking for other stuff. And they shake it real well because the marriage like I don't care what they say, man. Like they pushed me into my wife, jumped in my wife at the same time, smiling at me because they know like nigga, you're fucked. We want you out of here, you're fucked. So they put supernatural on me, man. And people wouldn't they kind of believe it, but I want people to actually believe it, man. And it's not me trying to expose them. Like, who's me? I'm just human. I'm just human. I was spoon fed that. Like, from when I was taken from vision to vision and I was communicated telepathically. And then I came back. And then when I was in the consciousness and stuff, when I saw the dragon, the message was, I'm going to be exposing the dragon. I don't, like, I'm a microwave. I am a microwave oven. I cannot walk, I cannot run, I cannot fly. I'm just whatever the owner of the house bought me for. That's what I do. I heat up food. I'm given instructions just to heat up food. That's what I do. And if other supernatural is confused by that and so on, man, it's fine. Well, I know, man, like the world is not really, really bad place right now. And everybody point the next person. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pass the blame on to the next person and so on. Onto the next entity. Well, blame the gods for this. No, blame Jeffrey Epstein. Blame President Trump. Blame, they can't blame Barack, but blame Barack. You know what I mean? Everybody want to pass the blame onto other people and so on, man. My life was real nice, man. My life was real nice. I asking questions, I talking to people and so on. I mean, they didn't know the fuck what was going on. But that's their job. The job is to go wrong and cause trouble and not get catch. Imagine that. Go wrong, cause trouble and not get catch. Cause that's what it's supposed to do. When a cop make an arrest, everybody like, on the side of the cop. You know what I mean? Cause that's what cops do. Um, for instance, a teacher is to go in a school to teach. You know what I mean? That's what teachers do, teach. These homeland security private people, boy. And everybody's protected by these supernaturals.